The January meeting of the Board of Water Commissioners is called to order. Reading the minutes of the previous meeting.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes of last month's meeting.
Second,
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Still auditing the bills. Cooper Light Improvements.
Well, we had our ribbon cutting last month. We still have a punch list item, but substantial completion has been reached. We'll finish up in the spring for final completion. We are full, spilling over, so we're actually closed for the last couple of days for the income, so that's good news. Very good news. That's pretty much it. In terms of work that's been done with the last meeting, I guess. We finished up some of the instrumentation, and then after my timeline, I'll figure out. Laura with instrumentation for the settlements and the zombie, that might have been after the last meeting. But they're closed down for the winter, they'll come back, check on the grass and spring, a few other things. We're gonna go with checklist punch list next week with them, assuming the weather holds out. Just walk the site, make sure they know what we expect them to do before they leave for good. And that's it in terms of work. I have change order number 13 of the packets. This was for changes to the fence that's on the road access road. So originally it was intended to be installed parallel to the road. But when I'd seen the layout, how they were going to do it, I'd asked that they kind of indent it so we're able to drive in and get off the road. It's kind of a safety issue. If you go up there, you know, they drive down the road. And it's insane. So I don't really want guys getting out of the trucks on that road to open up the fence to drive in. So it just made more sense this way. And that was the cost associated with the extra fencing and the change.
That's what it's done.
It's been done.
I need a motion to approve the change order number 13.
I'll make that motion.
Okay.
And also leaves the contract price the same as we're taking from the non-showtime work. That was so.
Any further discussion?
Did they leave our other fence along?
It's been good, yeah. I mean,
So you're not,
I mean, the fence on the west side?
so we're not electrifying it?
no, they seem to have given up tearing down the signs for now. We'll see what happens.
You came up separate at the ribbon cutting thing, right?
Yes,
So
we drove that way afterwards.
just take a look at the west side, and we pull in, and there was a car already sitting there. He kind of was a little aggravated at us for the fence being put there. And we kind of said, well, it's because it's a water supply and everything else, and then we're almost ready to get in our car, and another car pulls in, and the guy and girl get out, and they start walking toward the dike. And, you're not going up on the dike there, are you? Oh no.
They walk, keep going, they turn around.
You're in the car. So, it's an age-old thing. So I gotta. You cancel or not?
Yeah.
I joined in.
Yeah.
You did.
Okay, those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Yeah. We got another one?
Another no cost change order. This change order number 14. So this is a revision of the contract dates. So I know we talked about this over the past couple of months. This will essentially change the contract date for substantial completion to December 22nd, 2023, and the final completion to May 24th, 2024. I talked about it with Jim, with Bill. A lot of the delays, so they figured the delays, you know, weather was a huge thing this past year. So when it rained, they had to spend days cleaning up and dealing with the job site, material delays for the COVID supply chain issues that everybody's been experiencing. Some dewatering on the spillway. Then Central Hudson was a little bit of a delay getting electric service up and running. Kind of the major components that they put as their backup for why the substantial completion date moved to December 22nd, where it was originally.
What's the new completion date?
So the substantial completion is 12/22/23.
And what was it supposed to be?
course, it's not on this paper, but I believe it was April 2023.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then final completion will be May 24th, 2024.
And that was supposed to be
June, I believe.
June of 23. Okay, we have, need a motion to accept that change order, number 14, completion dates.
I'll make the motion.
Second,
I'll second.
and those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. And we're full up there. You saw the report. Normally we're,
Just before Christmas, we still full 22 as we have to call. Still in over and stuff.
historically, we're not even full at this time of year, according to the,
Yeah, October is usually the low point, and then it takes some time to build up.
in the spring, and May or June is normally.
Yeah, the late spring, early summer, then it starts dropping again until October, and then it starts going back up. Not quite following that path this year, because we could have been full all summer long, not for the construction.
You talked a meeting or so back about the need to buy a mower for that.
Yes,
So-
we will have to buy sometime.
Can any of that come out of this loan grant?
Well, my intention was to try to use some of the
Okay, there's other sources.
buying equipment with EFC money is, I think it can be kind of tricky. I don't know if we've ever done that before, but there are ways to buy equipment with EFC funding.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on where we end up. When it's all
Thought about the fact that if we have that extra money there and left over from the Shokan connection thing, that
Oh, through Dale, that probably would have to be a separate purchase, probably. Dale contract. I mean, it's something we could always work, but it's worth the interest. But we have some,
so you have someplace else to get it from, that's even better.
yeah, we will definitely need to purchase something. We got a little bit from the grasses.
Right. Moving along,
Yeah, it's not a ton.
yeah, and basically have iPark, but
We can
Well,
skip over that.
yeah, so I skip over that and go to correspondence. We have this, request from, New York State. Office of,
People with disabilities.
okay,
I was wondering with this, like, why is it just being electronic now? Because they've been around for a long time.
Typically, they pay the bill on time, and when they don't, they would pay the fees. So
Yeah.
I don't understand why it's become a thing
Mhm,
suddenly, so.
mhm.
it sounds like she's just trying to write a letter to see if she can get away from not doing it, I mean. As Bill would say, that even if it's a state, we can't give away. I mean,
Like, why does she have in bold, we are unable to pay late fees? I mean, wouldn't just get put on the next bill, and that would be then the next bill
That's kind
with
of
the
old.
late
Yes,
fees.
They've always paid.
Yeah.
They'll
And then
have
the
to wait.
next bill would have the late fees, and so like, why is this all of a sudden?
We got an email and this letter was attached to it.
Mhm.
I just spoke to her.
Mhm.
okay, I mean. I'm not of the opinion that we should grant her request. I don't know if we have motion. Remember what Bill would only, I mean, don't see handling this any different than we handle any other request of a person asking for, waiving the late fees. I mean, don't revert back and say, well, we're still waiting for the money from the state for the traffic circle stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Which I am, they've changed, not to get sidetracked, but they've changed, individuals overseeing that project, and it's still not final. So we're still waiting.
You didn't need a vote last month for,
So
KCLD, it's just basically, if you agreed.
agree that the superintendent will correspond back to them and say that
Okay, Bill.
we're not,
No seats.
Now you gotta sit up front, Bill.
It's like class, you're like.
So, everybody's fine with that? Superintendent will write them a letter back, put a fund back saying that we will not be waiving
That's what.
late fees,
Yeah.
late fees to the New York State.
You're not gonna, we're gonna charge late fees.
Thank you.
Did we, I'm trying to remember, charge the rec department late fees and charge them at all?
What do you mean, the rec department?
They had an issue where they hadn't paid a bill or something and then they wanted to get it waived and they sent us a letter. We took some action, I don't remember exactly.
Isn't that because it's city?
Yeah, there is different.
The city of Kingston.
Because it's city of Kingston and we're
A
city
year
of
or so ago,
Kingston.
maybe.
We
So I
relate.
think that.
Yeah, but we had talked about that.
I don't know.
And it said, but it's the city. That's-
Well, the city of Kingston doesn't pay water bill unless it's
It
for
was, that was something that was like.
a concession
concessions
or
or
some sort of thing like that, Pete Stadium. Maybe I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it's-
yeah,
The seats.
And
Mhm.
so, but we don't
That's
have.
why we did in that case, because I'd asked you about that when I got.
That's technically a school district co-owned site, and so technically, we still charge them fully like we would, but any other city building, we don't pay for water. So we wouldn't have to.
I just wanted to make sure there was nothing laying out there, they'd say, what about this?
You're supposed to be paying water, you know, they have that opinion.
Well, the opinion covers entities outside the city.
They would,
That opinion covers non-municipal uses.
no, the heart letter says that we're supposed to be billing and collecting money from city hall, all the city property. I mean, that's the state, that's what they told us, that's since 1932, that's still the law.
I don't read it that way.
You don't have to read it that way. It says actually, what it says is, the commissioners are personally responsible for paying those bills. If you don't do it, the heart letter.
Well, no, but that was related to nonprofits, and so it listed nonprofits on the letter.
So
So,
this is city hall, too, all city properties.
oh, I think it was,
It says specifically city hall.
I think it started with like nonprofits in that letter. I think the opinion was requested for whether nonprofits should be paying.
It wasn't an opinion, it was Department of Water Control said that we have to fill and collect monies from them, and what they ultimately resolved, they said, well, technically, the city of Kingston should be billing the water department for, asphalt, things of that nature. So with the agreement.
Shared service agreement.
But the Hart letter maybe didn't understand that the Kingston Water Department is the same tax ID number as the city of Kingston, and so we are all one entity.
We're all one entity, we're all,
So we're not gonna charge ourselves, our own water use when we own the water works and the land that the water is made from. At that time, we were giving water to nonprofits.
I'm not talking about nonprofits, I'm only talking about the city properties, it says that the city hall, all city buildings have to be built.
They're metered. That's what we do.
That's not the conversation that we can have right now.
I will write a letter back to this individual, denying the late.
Thank you. Superintendent's report. Motion to accept.
I'll make a motion to accept.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And I like the fourth quarter statistics compared to last year.
Yeah, right. It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Not quite as good as.
Production, more consumption. Yeah, difference.
We're getting there.
Right. Still working on bills and accounts, right?
That's pretty good.
Well, we go in executive session, we have the personnel matter,
Something like that.
and contractual.
This is not for good.
Okay, well, we'll come back up to bills and motion motion to accept the bills and accounts?
I'll make a motion.
Second, those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. They need a motion to go in executive session, discuss personnel issue and contractual issues.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
In favor?
Aye.
And we're back out of executive session into regular session. Want to do personnel issues first? Okay. Need a motion to approve Robert Osterhout being appointed as
Motion from water maintenance assistant to water service assistant. Rate of 56,309.
and that would be effective January 13th, 2024.
I'll make that motion.
And a second for that motion?
I'll second it.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. And we have Nate Brown,
Yes.
who should be receiving his certificate to become a grade 2A water treatment plant operator.
Yes. Hopefully.
Okay,
Promote Nathan Brown, Nathaniel Brown from water plant operator trainee to water plant operator at a rate of 58,075. Effective payroll following certification.
Notice certificate. Notice.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I'll make that motion.
I'll second. Those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Something back up to I Park.
We still have not received payment on the account. I go every year asking the town honor to guarantee a full payment for the outstanding amounts. Payment to the department.
That's a letter that goes to Mr. Quigley.
Yes, supervisor, town goals, yeah.
And he had guaranteed that in
October.
his discussions back in October about taking over responsibility for the transmission line from Dogwood Street into the I Park property, correct?
Yes.
Okay, motion for the superintendent to send a letter to Superintendent, Whitman, supervisor.
I'll make the motion.
Any discussion, further discussion? Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Thank you. Motion to adjourn then, correct?
Making sure. Anything else? No problem.
Any issues from that water? Then we have a major water main break on,
We did have a great on the elevator.
when do we see that next month?
Hopefully, it'll be, in terms of like
Costs or?
yeah, the cost will probably be on next month's superintendent report. That was a big one, so I was on Delaware first. It was
Oh, really?
it was at a bend, so we had 90 degrees, there was a valve right there, so it was a tricky one.
What did that occur? What's that?
It was between Christmas and New Year's,
That's huge. How deep is it there?
not terribly, 12 feet, but it's, process. There's only a handful of houses. Had it shut down for longer from what we tried to do. Knocking on all the doors, they all had water. We looked at water, they all had it, which was good. Well, plenty of shots. There's only a handful of people that had it.
Any idea what was it? Where they're?
Yeah, it's,
90 is probably a stress point.
yeah, there was some trust glass poured there. Where it was, but we got it done. We called the town also. So.
Motion to,
After that letter, I don't know if those.
motion to adjourn.
Okay, motion to adjourn.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you.
5:35.